Some interesting things came out of this game. Let's go to the whiteboard. In my analysis of the Luton game, I highlighted United's high percentage football by refusing to play the ball into the pivot in favour of filtering the ball down the flanks to minimise mistakes. That definitely changed against Everton. Against Luton, Dalot would have filtered the ball down the line without even looking centrally, but his body position and where he is looking is telling Mainoo he wants to play the ball into him. Initially, there is nowhere for Mainoo to go, but McTominay points to where he wants the ball and pulls out of the central congestion. A bit of movement and 2 simple passes has got United the other side of Everton's forward defensive line, with options to break Everton's midfield defensive line. Again, based on recent games, this would have been the play. Lindelof to Shaw and then Shaw to Garnacho, but Lindelof puts the ball at risk despite pressure from Doucouré. Mainoo's class deals with the situation and plays a line-breaking pass. I've been a massive critic of Ten Hag using the inverted fullback because they don't really do anything, but Dalot in particular is starting to change that. When Dalot inverted, instead of using him to overload midfield like Man City or Tottenham, from this inverted position, he is looking to attack the half space between the left side centre-back and the left-back, giving Rashford this underlap option. Dalot's positioning forces the left-back to tuck in, to not leave the centre-back in a one-on-one with Dalot, which opens up the wing for Rashford, which puts pressure on the opposition's midfield to track back. In this situation, Dalot is the furthest player forward, looking to attack the space between Branthwaite and Mykolenko, which forces Mykolenko to tuck right in into an almost left centre-back position. With Rashford on the right, this forces McNeil out of his narrow position, spreading Everton's midfield across the pitch, creating gaps into United's front line. This is the build-up to the wonder goal. Dalot is again looking to attack the half space, and this puts all sorts of pressure on Everton's defence. With Mykolenko going out to engage Rashford and McNeil not tracking back, Branthwaite doesn't want to get dragged out of his centre-back position, giving Dalot a free run and puts the cross in for the first goal. Now on to Magic Manioo. What have we been missing from midfield this season? Composure, progressive passing, athleticism and ball carrying ability. Mainoo brought all of this against Everton. Mainoo gets the ball on the half turn and is getting pressed by Doucouré. His acceleration gets him away from the press and just overhits his pass. Mainoo this time is in the left back position and again is being pressed by Doucouré, but his acceleration gets him away. Mainoo has this space to drive into. Does that and Needy hits a great pass. The ball drops to Mainoo, a little feint and a nice pass. Another nice pass takes these Everton players out of the game. From here, that's not an easy ball down the line, but he hits it perfectly. Defensively, he was magnificent. With Maguire stepping up the pitch with Doucouré, Mainoo was on his way to plug the gap. And when Mykolenko goes past Maguire, Mainoo is in position to stop him. At the point Shaw hits this ridiculous pass, Mainoo is here. 7 seconds later, he is here making this tackle. The Devil's verdict is, watching Mainoo play was like a breath of fresh air, but despite the great result, it was him that held the team together in the first half. That can't be right. It's a compliment to his performance, but equally an indictment on the so-called stars. I'm not getting hoodwinked by United's position or points tally. All of our points have come against teams currently in the bottom half, winning 8 out of 9. We have played 4 teams currently in the top half and lost them all. If United are still within striking distance of the top 4 at the end of December, it could still be a good season. But with these fixtures, it's going to take a level of performance we've yet to see this season to achieve that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.